Hi, I'm Ewan Roberts and you're watching Talk Norwich City.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Talk Norwich City here, back for another video. Hope you guys are doing really well. Today I'm back for my predicted 11 versus Bournemouth. As always, this is the team I want to see play, not necessarily the team I think will be played against Bournemouth this weekend. So in goal, obviously, John Ruddy. You can't really drop him. Had a good season so far. He's going in goal. At right back now, this is the sort of position that most comes into question because Stephen Whittaker is obviously suspended for one game. Is it? Yeah, one game. So I'm going to stick Andre Wisdom in here, mainly because I think Wisdom looked half decent against Sunderland when he came on. I thought he looked very good going forwards. Not necessarily great defending, but I'm sure Alex Neil would have got him on the training ground, put him through some drills, and I'm sure he's a lot more up to match speed since that Sunderland game, because let's not forget he had only played pre-season up until then. So Andre Wisdom goes in at right back for me. Centre back, Russell Martin. Again, not necessarily my favourite position to play Russell Martin, but I can't see him being moved from there. I would prefer to see Russell Martin shifted to right back and someone else come into centre back, maybe Ryan Bennett or someone. But to be fair, Russell Martin has scored twice and hasn't been that bad at centre back this season. So until he has an absolute catastrophe, I suppose you can't really drop him. That's not really my mindset, but I think that's the way it's going to pan out this season. Sebastian Bassong next to him, I'd say probably one of the best players at the club. Very solid defender, looked very good so far. He's going in at centre-back. Now, left-back. I'm pretty sure Martin Olsson will be playing because he did play 90 minutes for Sweden, but if Alex Neil doesn't want to risk him, obviously we have got either Toffolo or Brady to go there, but I'd really like to see Martin Olsson back in the equation because I think he's class. He got a lot of stick last season. I think that was not needed. I don't think he was that bad at all. I like Martin Olsson. I like what he gives going forwards, and I also like his defensive capabilities. So Martin Olsson goes in there. I'm going to be playing a 4-2-3-1 for this. Norwich never really played a very set formation. Players normally like to roam about a bit, but this is the sort of original setup I'd like to see. Two holding midfielders, Alex Tete, Graham Dorrans. I think Graham Dorrans so far this season has been probably our best player of the season. I think he's been class, he's completed a ton of passes, he breaks up play, he gives a lot to the team, and now obviously Alex Tete next to him, he just gives so much, doesn't he? Good player, good, solid player. He's got to go in there. Now, I've just realised I've dropped Johnny Howson from my squad. I cannot believe I've done that, but to be honest, don't see where he fits into this team unless we play four across the middle, which is possible, but this is my team. I want to see play the three sort of players in behind the striker. I'm going for Nathan Redmond out on the right. He's been class since about 6 months ago. He gives so much to the team. He just adds a lot more to the team. He's one of the few players we've got who can change games in an instant. He can add speed, power. His crossing's getting better. His finishing is getting a lot better. Redmond has been class so far this season. He's got to go in there. In behind the striker, the Irish Messi, the magician himself, Mr. Wesley Hoolahan, impresses me all the while, picks up passes that no man can do. Just an absolute legend. He's going in the central attacking midfield position. And then, on the left-hand side, I'm sticking Robbie Brady. Probably one of our best signings. £7 million looks like an absolute steal for him. He's obviously played left-back for the whole season for both club and country, but with Olsson coming back into left-back, I think Brady has the capabilities to push more up the pitch and create havoc. His crosses are fantastic. His set pieces still need to be worked on, but he's a really rounded player with Premier League experience, and I think can add that little bit more quality up top where we need it. And then the central forward position, the one I had to think about very hard. I'm sticking Cameron Jerome in there, mainly because he's played a lot this season. He's really been unlucky not to get a goal. He should have had at least a couple goals this season. If it wasn't for the absolute heroics of Jack Butland and a few misses that he probably should have stuck in the back of the net, he should have had a couple of goals this season. And then we've obviously got Mbakani to come off the bench. That's going to be cool. I think he's going to play a part in this weekend's game, Mbakani, but this is certainly one of the most unpredictable sides we're going to be playing this season. I really don't have a clue how that's going to line up. I'm not too sure on the formation we're going to be playing because obviously we've got players coming back in from suspension. We've got players who we've signed. It's going to be different. It's going to be very different. We've obviously got Matt Jarvis who can play on the left. Oh wow, there's so many players we could stick in there, which is great to see. That is a fantastic problem to have on our hands. So let me know your team that you'd like to see play against Bournemouth in the comments. Just stick them in the comments. I'll read them all. I'll reply to a lot of them. That's good stuff. Leave it a like if you've enjoyed it. Share it about on social media if you agree or disagree with me. You know, get your friends' opinions. Thanks very much for watching. Loads more content coming up surrounding the Bournemouth game very soon. So subscribe to never miss out, and I'll see you later.